Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple XRP, what I expect over the weekend, and yeah, just some news regarding Ripple XRP itself. So without further ado, I just want to say, if you guys do want to get yourselves your very own Ripple themed XRP poster, you can pretty much hang it in your house or your office, wherever the case may be. You guys could go pick up one on my officialcryptoposters.com website. Buy one, get one, 25% off for a limited time only. So definitely go and grab yourselves a crypto poster right now. Links are in the description below as well as in the comments below. So with that being said, let's jump into this juicy crypto content. So I'm on my second cup of coffee. Bitcoin seems like it's running as well. Seems like it's waking up. Looks great. Let's talk about what is going to be happening over the weekend. So when we talk about current prices, right, we're at 41 point almost 5K. We hit, about 41 point almost 6K. And now we are ranging in another support zone. Very interesting to see. We broke 41K. 41K was a huge resistance point for a very long time. Hopefully we don't break below it, or else we'll basically be back in that little chop zone. Who knows how long, right? So I've been talking about Bitcoin for quite some time. I've talked about how we could basically be in this chop zone for quite some time, until like around the end of August into September. So hopefully that's not the case. I'd love to be wrong. That would be great, but hey, who knows? So when we talk about the weekend, right, because today is Friday, obviously, and weekends are volatile for crypto, as we all know from previous patterns. We talk about the 23rd, the 16th, 9th, and the 2nd. We also talk about the 24th, 17th, 10th, and the 3rd. So when we talk about the 23rd, we do see that's when we started to range. As you guys actually see on the closes, we had some nasty closes before we got to this point, and then from there, it was an uphill slope. For almost 10 days, Bitcoin has had green candles all across the board. So we have been making up some significant moves. Now, when we talk about the next date, which was the 16th, we do see that we had a nice close again. We also see that on the 9th, we had a decent close again. And on the 2nd, we also had a decent close as well. Now, all of these closes were on or above support. So that's very interesting to see. Now, when we talk about Saturday, so Saturday, we see the 24th, which on the 24th, we ranged into the weekend and continued our uphill slope. Now, obviously, our low for that day was 33.4K. Now, next, we have the 17th. So when we talk about the 17th, we had, again, a little bit of some volatile price action with a low of 31.2K. Then, on the next date, which was 10th, we had 34.2K with a low of 33.1K, so below support. And then also on the, I believe it was the 3rd. Yes, so the 3rd. We closed again at a nice price target with a low of 33.4K below support. Now, the interesting thing about this is, are we going to replicate what we just seen, talking about the 23rd to now, which was all an uphill battle for Bitcoin, but it pretty much provided us with the idea of going to 41K plus. So, do we think that it is going to do that over the weekend? If you guys do think that it's going to be bullish or bearish, comment down below which one you are leaning towards, and also like this video. I will say this though, I am expecting a slight pullback on Bitcoin for a healthy support zone to be targeted, and that will basically allow us to blast off into a new higher high just in the monthly time period. So with that being said, let's jump over to some Ripple XRP news. So when we're talking about Ripple XRP, we do see here that Ashish Burla is claiming that central banks won't adopt the XRP ledger overnight, but they have been talking to central banks for a long time. It's very interesting to see. Now we also see here that we do see, I think you are going to see more and more central banks around the world realize some of these benefits. Again, it's not going to happen overnight. We want to build and gain momentum. Apart from CBDCs, Ripple is also having discussions with banks about other technologies, according to Burla. Oh, wow. Isn't that interesting? So we do see here that it claims that the speed of the transaction makes it a natural fit for central bank digital coins. So when we talk about these, right, I see a lot of push narrative of, oh, XLM is going to be an XRP killer, or XRP is going to be a Bitcoin killer, Ethereum killer, blah, blah. Like, I think that we are too focused on the idea of, oh, this asset's better than this asset, or this asset's going to kill that asset, whatever the case may be. I think that we need to step back and stop looking at things like that, because I think that pushed agenda is very wrong footing, especially when we're comparing even like XLM to XRP, right? I don't think that that should even be the case. Like, we should not be comparing XLM to XRP, because XRP is on a completely different base point than XLM itself. So, with that being said, I think that we should just focus on the fundamentals and what's actually happening in this space. For an example, XRP basically, creating that ODL corridor over in Japan and actually launching it. I think that's huge news, and I think that pretty much sets us apart from anything else, especially even SwiftGo. So with that being said, very bullish on Ripple, and I think that central bank digital coins are going to basically be working with RippleNet around the world utilizing XRP. Now, I also want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. Exactly this. This is why the idea of Swift killing Ripple or XRP is not relevant. We see this, and this is why XRP is superior to Swift's recent upgrade, right? There's a big difference between messaging and the actual settlement of funds, moving money. It's like comparing a fax machine message to teleportation. And I just want to say, even this person, right? None of those will kill the other. Both will have to coexist. Exactly. I think Swift at some point in time will implement Ripple onto its network, or some sort of way of utilizing Ripple and XRP in a way. And the reason why I say that is because the reason why Swift is so slow now and inefficient is because it is still utilizing those Nostro Vostro accounts that takes forever, because it has to unlock the liquidity capital, and then it has to move it and pretty much convert that capital within Swift's overall network. So that's what takes forever. That's what, induces those high cost fees. I think that Swift and the overall general monetary system would benefit greatly from utilizing Ripple and also XRP itself, especially when we talk about RippleNet, right? Because a lot of people think that, oh, they're using RippleNet, so it's not XRP. Guys, you're extremely wrong if you think like that. You need to do your research. So, with that being said, I think that XRP is not going to kill Swift. I don't think Swift is killing XRP or anything like that. There's no replacing each other. I think that they are all going to basically work together at some point in time, especially when we talk about interoperability in this space. Also, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. Paragraph 362 of the SEC Gov versus Ripple complaint states, on June 21st, 2018, Brad Garlinghouse explained in a public speech that nobody was using XRP to affect cross-border transactions. As of that date, instead, he said Ripple expected this year for at least one bank to use XRP. Now, here is that paragraph. You see here, offering is defined as to present day. In the offering, Ripple did not sell XRP for use or as currency. No significant non-investment use for XRP exists, and Ripple did not sell XRP in offering for use, which is not true, obviously. And then we see here, number 359, mid-2018, did Ripple first begin earnestly testing ODL? To date, it's only product that permits XRP use for any purpose. The potential users of ODL that Ripple is targeting are money transmitters. So XRP is a security of XRP holders, because we built the utility. Very, very interesting to see. In and out of XRP in about 90 seconds or less. We also see it is not intended for individual use. On June 21st, 2018, Brad Garlinghouse explained in a public speech that nobody was using XRP to affect cross-border transactions as of that date. We were. So, a lot of this is very funny to see. I think that when we talk about this, even when we look over here, right, we see the complaint at paragraph 359, which is here, also states that not until approximately mid-2018 did Ripple begin earnestly testing ODL. What needs to be brought to the court's attention is that Ripple chose the most difficult path of all in developing a use case for XRP. Ripple chose to disrupt a half-century-old banking system focusing on the SWIFT payment system, a system built on earning hefty fees from friction. The SEC wants to use it against the Ripple and XRP that the banks weren't very receptive to giving up those hefty fees. Of course they wouldn't, right? They want money. They want to make money. Many XRP holders disagreed with Ripple's approach. Some of us think Ripple should have focused on smart contracts instead of cross-border payments to demonstrate XRP's utility. Why take the most difficult and resistant path to utility? But that's the beauty of the XRP ledger. When you have an open permissionless distributed ledger technology, you are not limited to the minds of only a few Joel Katz, Brad Garlinghouse, and Chris Larson. May very well be 3 brilliant minds, but why limit to only 3? The beauty of the technology is it's open to the world. While Ripple has been attempting to disrupt and change the legacy banking industry, taking considerable time and effort and making progress, see down below, of course with the SBI sort of thing over in Japan, additional brilliant minds have been at work developing utility. These non-Ripple brilliant minds help develop the XRP ecosystem. A few to mention are here. It must be made clear that these brilliant minds didn't ask Ripple's permission before contributing to the ecosystem. XRP is being used for micropayments for content, coil, music, audio, Tarki, raised in space. Tokenization of financial services, Sologenic, gaming, Fort, smart contracts, DeFi, which is Flare, Flare Finance, XRP Labs, security infrastructure, which is XRP Forensics, XRP Explorer, XRP Scan, wallets, payments, apps, XRP Labs, Tolo Labs, GateHub, Trustline, and many more. In fact, there are far more projects / apps for individuals and retail holders / investors than there are for institutions and banks. Wow, isn't that interesting? The XRP ledger has a built-in decentralized exchange, as Panos Mek succinctly put. In fact, XRP Ledger's DEX, or decentralized exchange, was the first ever decentralized exchange, and it's operating flawlessly since 2012 that the XRP Ledger was launched. That's a whole lot of independent utility being ignored by the SEC. Wow, isn't that interesting? The XRP saying, hey, there's no utility, there's no use cases for it to be, investable. And here is the narrative that is being switched. We need to focus on the ideas behind closed doors, because every single argument point that the SEC has had has fell through. The SEC has no argument point. They are absolutely wrong in every single narrative way, and I do think there is a very, very thin line for them to be walking over when they are in this SEC case with Ripple. I think Ripple has the upper hand. I think that it's only a matter of time as well. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. But nonetheless, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. If you guys don't want free content, follow me on Twitter and also join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.